to sit with you, really, and to be here and to be present. I know there has been a lot of craziness going on all over the world, and just to come in and share with you my advice to remind us all of the choices we have in this time, because at the moment, we've got to be honest, fear is running rife at the moment, and I'm not here to tell you what you should be doing or shouldn't be doing in the 3D physical world in our life. I am following everything that my government and advisors are advising us to do. But I want to talk to you not on this 3D level. I want to talk to you about our energetic level on the 5D. What can we do? What can we do at the moment? As I said, at the moment there is a lot of fear going out there, and we need to remind ourselves of the choices we have. I believe now more than ever we are so much more separate than we have ever been in our history. People have separated themselves, we've isolated ourselves. I'm not talking about the last month or two with this virus going around. I'm talking about us as humanity has never been more separate, more believing that we are finite when we truly are not. And this is our reminder to come back to what we truly are, which is interconnected consciousness. It is part of the infinite. We are all interconnected, and it is our reminder at the moment to come back to knowing what we are. And so I am here to lead you in a meditation, in a heart congruence, in a reminder of what choices we have today and every day as we go through the unknown, because it's going to be a very long period of unknown at the moment. There's going to be a lot of uncertainty, and with that comes fear. So how do we combat? We combat it with the one thing that can combat it, and that is love. Always choosing love. So I invite you to join me in some heart congruence. We are going to increase our vibration. We are going to take ourselves into that love state. We are going to remind ourselves that we have a choice, always have a choice to choose from love and fear. And this goes continually through everything we do. At the moment, through our life and through our day, we're getting to be asked to make choices constantly that are out of either fear or love. And we're making a lot of them out of fear. You can see, just for example, the supermarkets. There's a prime example of how much decision making is made at the moment out of fear. And we need to remind ourselves that we get the choice whether to choose fear or whether to choose love. And I'm going to guide you now in a practice to remind yourself of the choices and remind myself of the choices. I have to admit, I was in the shops the other day getting stuff for dinner, and I saw the panic and the pandemonium, and there was a split second when I went, oh, maybe I should grab some stuff too because everyone's grabbing stuff. And I was like, hang on, no, I don't need that stuff at the moment. I just need what I need for dinner. And I had to remind myself of the choice to come back to the choice of love and not fear. So it was an absolute privilege to guide you in this practice and to remind you as well of the choices we have in this time. So if you are ready, oh, hello, gorgeous Karen. If you are watching this live or even on the replay, I'll invite you now just to get yourself in a place where you can get comfortable and close down your eyes. And if you can't, then you can just soften your gaze as well. You don't have to have them closed. We can still do this practice with our eyes open. But what I'll do is I'm going to lead you through heart congruence, and then I'm going to lead you through another tool that you can use guerrilla style. In fact, we did this in the Money Mastermind yesterday, and it is a beautiful tool that you're able to grab and use at any stage, anytime. As I said, it's a guerrilla style one. It's one that you don't need a lot of work to be able to use. So I'll just invite you just to close down your eyes if you're able to now. And just get yourself nice and comfortable in your seat, allowing yourself to relax wherever you are. And just begin to concentrate on your breath. Bring awareness to the breath. Breathing in and out. And as you do, you may find that your breath begins to lengthen out in a calm, natural rhythm for yourself. Keeping your awareness on that breath. As you do this now, look, just extend the exhale to be twice as long as the inhale. So you may like to breathe in for 4, out for 8. But again, keeping it as natural as possible for yourself. Letting that rhythm just naturally come to you. What we do when we are extending that exhale is we are connecting to our vagus nerve. We are activating that vagus nerve, which brings us out of that fight and flight response that we are so finding ourselves stuck in at the moment. So breathing in and out, bringing that awareness to that breath. Now let your breath flow in down to your heart space. You may like to visualize it, feel it, see it, know it. That breath going in and down to your heart space. You may like to now bring 2 fingers to the palm of your hand to the center of your chest, just bringing that awareness, that touch, bringing the awareness to your heart space, greater capacity. Breathing in and out to your heart. And with that touch on your heart space and your breath naturally lengthened, your eyes closed, you are finding yourself so safe to be here. In fact, there is nowhere else you need to be but in this space right now. The world outside is packed away. Just for these next few minutes, everything you need is within this world, the world within the world. Your touch over your heart space brings your attention to your heart, and you find feelings of gratitude, appreciation, and joy begin to flood through your being. You may like to bring to mind memories or events to activate these feeling states. You may just find this touch alone is enough to expand that out. Your job here now is to give yourself over completely to these feelings, this joy, gratitude, appreciation, this freedom. Bring it back to this gratitude, to this feeling state. It begins in your heart, it spreads out through every cell and fiber of your being, throughout your physical body, out through your energetic body. And this feeling state grows, becomes intense, more and more intense, as you concentrate on those feelings, gratitude and joy, appreciation, contentment, excitement, compassion. And these feeling states are increased knowing that we sit here and do this together. As we gather together, this work we do is exponentially increased, whether you are watching this with me live or whether you are in the replay. It does not matter. Now in your heart space, where feeling states have begun, you notice a spark of light there as well. And as you breathe in and out, feeling the feeling states you do, this light just expands effortlessly out as well. As though that love and gratitude and joy and freedom is bursting to expand out through this light, filling up your entire physical body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. No effort required. This feeling state cannot be contained within your physical body anymore. The light expands out through all the layers of your energetic body. Out, filling up the entire room in which you sit. Joy, that gratitude, that freedom. Continues to spread, this light continues to spread full of your love out across your neighborhood, across the region you live in. Easily, gracefully, your light, your love just spreads out, filling up the state you live in and across further, across the country you reside in. No effort required. Breathe in deeply here, feeling again that sense of gratitude and freedom and joy. Your light continues across the oceans and continents until the whole world is covered in your light, in your love, in your gratitude, in your vibration. Breathe deeply here. Breathe it in, knowing the connection you have with every being, with every life force, with every moment of every day. You are connected to all. And this vibration you are bringing to the world is raising the consciousness for all. It is raising the vibration for all. It is spreading love to all. You do not do this work just for yourself. You never have and you never will. Every time you make a choice of love, you increase that choice of love for others. You make that choice of love for others. You remind them of there is a choice of love to be made. Getting that feeling state, really filling in, evoking it so strongly. In your mind's eye, you see that love, you see that light, you see that gratitude and freedom. Your light holding the entire world. And as you sit above the world, holding it in your light, you begin to see sparks of light all over the globe begin to light up. Like seeing the lights from the night sky. And this fills your heart with so much more joy, knowing you do not sit here alone. As you visualize and you see these other souls who are doing the work just as you are, making your light brighter by shining theirs. The world could now in this merging of light, this merging of love, this merging of gratitude and joy. In this place, in this vibration, in this choice you have made to be here. This is where I remind you of the choices you get to make out of fear or love. This is the place you get to return to remind yourself of what it feels like to be held in love, to hold others in love. When you need to make a decision, even the smallest of decisions, Bring yourself to this feeling state and ask yourself, are you making it out of fear or are you making it out of love? You may have had a recent decision just pop into your mind now. You may like to just ask yourself once more about that decision that you made. And ask yourself if it was made out of fear or out of love. And if it was made out of fear, ask yourself now, what is the loving choice? What is the choice I can make out of love? Once more, just letting those feelings of appreciation and joy and compassion and freedom just fill your entire being. See it once more, holding the world. Know when you come out of this meditation, you will have still be holding the world in your love. The work will continue on. Just from these few minutes you spent here, that is how powerful you are. That is how powerful we are. And that is the choice to make. And you get to make. You are privileged enough to make every single day and every moment of your day. Do you choose love or fear? This was a reminder to choose love and how glorious it is. Take a deep breath in through your nose, filling up your belly as much as possible, and hold at the top. When you are ready, I want you to release with an audible sigh, just once more envisaging that love just spreading across the world. And again, take a deep breath in through your nose, filling up your belly. And again, when you release, sending that love out. This third breath brings you back in to your body. Let that awareness of your breath and your body bring you back to where you sit. Exhaling out your mouth with an audible sigh. Bring some gentle movement into your fingers and your toes. When you are ready, only when you're ready, opening up your eyes and coming back, finding yourself in front of me. Thank you for everyone that joined me in that practice of reminding ourselves of the choice we have, the choice to choose love over fear every single time. And as I said in that live, it is a privilege that we get to choose. It's a privilege to know this work that we get to do. There are so many people out there who are not where we are, who do not understand the choice that they have. And that is my job at the moment. My job is to remind you and so many of the choices we have. Is love over fear. Oh, thank you, dear. I'm so glad you're able to catch it. I want to remind you of the choices we have. Yeah, I want you to go out still and share your love, share your work, share what you do, because the world more than now than ever needs us as heart-led entrepreneurs, as heart-led women, to stand up and to show the world what is possible, to bring the world back together. Yes, to remind us that we are not separate, we are not finite, and to remind ourselves what we truly are. That is my job, that is my purpose, and I invite you to also make it yours. Have the most glorious, glorious day. I will be back tomorrow and Thursday at the same time to be able to share some more, just to sit more together and to be able to increase our vibration again. Once again, thank you, and I shall see you all soon. Have a beautiful day. Much love. Bye.